Damn, I had to make another one. Cause apparently when you cut out you, you toggle the music off in the menu on the franchise, these motherfuckers still play. So I went all the way back and cut them all the way off. Well, cut the volume all the way down. Cause yeah, they're gonna copy strike me. This will probably be, I think I can fit a whole nother franchise season though. I work pretty fast. Honestly, don't know why I'm doing this because ain't really nobody down here worth getting. Like my offensive line needs help. I'm gonna show y'all that a little bit. Alright, right now. My defensive line, I just get bodies because I really don't get sacks like that with my defensive line. It's mainly my linebackers and my safeties. I blitz every single play, and defensive line just pretty much just, you know, keep the offensive line pretty much busy. We can just shoot the gaps pretty much. I just need, I do a very unorthodox team. These are the San Antonio Marshalls. We're about 7 seasons in. I have won 5 straight Super Bowls. In those 5 years, I've lost probably 2 games. I think about 2 games. I'm gonna show you my roster. My quarterback, this is his 2nd year. Before that, I had a guy named Adrian Comer, who won MVP 3 straight years. That is my Twitter notification. Oh shit, Robert Kimdichi, that's a free agent. Alright, so here's my team. Got Julius Boone, who's in his 2nd year. Perry Rose, who's my best player on offense. It used to be John Ross, but he's going through regression. He's like 31 years old, either 30 or 31. But Perry Rose, interesting thing about him, he was actually drafted as a wide receiver, but then I looked, and the running back I was trying to go with a power back, but then I was like, hell, you know, I wasn't patient enough. So Perry Rose, if I could just go ahead and go to my roster. Perry Rose has really good speed, so the thing that I always use as my running back is a fast running back. So here's Julius Boone, and the thing that I always look for, at least on these times on Madden, is you know, short accuracy, because I always throw it short. So short accuracy, you get short accuracy, I'm always relying on, you know, run out to the catch. So I got him. Now the reason why I have him other than Adrian Comer wanted $200 million, and I wasn't going to give a quarterback that much, and so Adrian Comer was a pocket quarterback. Julius Boone is a scrambling quarterback. You see his speed at 85. I really don't run with him that much. I just thought that it would be kind of like a change of pace, and really just another challenge for me pretty much. So throughout the years, well actually last year, you know, you accumulate enough stats, you get to you know, build your quarterback. So I keep going field general, and as you see his accuracy in all 3 areas, short, medium, and deep, has gone up over 90. Throw power really doesn't bother me because the plays that I run, my wide receivers are always open. There's always, I'm either gonna run it or I know I'm going to complete this pass, and you'll see in a minute. So that's my quarterback. Him right here, he's similar to Adrian Comer. He's actually a prototypical pocket quarterback, and as you can see, he's a rookie. I have not upgraded him not one time. Look at that short accuracy, and I was actually getting the bonus of that medium accuracy of him having an 86 right off the bat. So this is and it's coincidentally, he's wearing the same number as Adrian Comer too. That awareness is where I like it. Throw power is decent. Deep accuracy, I really don't need deep accuracy because I never throw it deep on franchise. And Like this is just in case Julius Boom start asking for all that goddamn money. So because I would like to put my money elsewhere, like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, or the positions that I just feel like I could just replace at any time, and that's just my experience. So here goes Perry Rose, the legend. Hold on, let me go to statistics real quick. Um, as you can see, look at that. 66 touchdowns last year, 4,600 yards. About to break that this year, and the plays that I run is, you'll see why he passed for that many yards. Like, I really don't take that many risks with him. Here's Perry Rhodes. I once traded him one time, but then I got him back the same season. So, like, this is my guy. Look at this. And you'll see the plays that I run with him and he's splitting carries with this guy, Bennett Tide, who was also a wide receiver that I made into a running back. He was much more as a wide receiver though. Perry Rose was just a wide receiver that could play running back. Like, Bennett Tide is a straight up wide receiver who just fast, and he was splitting time with Perry Rose. And look at him, he's more my receiving back. He's actually 4th in the AFC in rushing, so I'm trying to get him back to that top 2, because obviously Perry Rose is number 1 in the AFC. And this is why I look at this. There's a specific play I have for him in the shotgun, so that's where he get all his catches from. I'm gonna try to get him back to that 70 catch threshold, so I can kind of ensure him that he's another Pro Bowler. Perry Rose is going to be in regardless, because I know. And for some reason, my fullbacks are always in the Pro Bowl, and they never like get like 1 carry, but I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go to John Ross first. John Ross, the legendary John Ross, and I call him legendary for this reason right here. I wish I would have played him. This is where he first came to us, right here. I had him as a kick returner. He made the Pro Bowl as a kick returner. And then the floodgates opened up, and he's just been killing it. Look at those touchdowns. Crazy. Like, John Ross has always been one of my favorite players, in real life. So, and then we bought Lindsey Cooper. At first, we got this guy, but I was like, let me go ahead and get him. So, I actually traded for him when he was a rookie. So he's pretty much been our second wide receiver, and this year he's just been busting on the scene because I found an old play that I used to do, and it actually works. So how many Pro Bowls he's got? 3 Pro Bowls. So he's been a Pro Bowl every single year he's been in the league. He's going to go to another Pro Bowl. This is my kick returner. He's just here, just in case John Ross slips. As long as his speed is over 95, I'm going to keep John Ross. Maybe in 93, but as long as his speed is over 93, I'm going to keep John Ross. He's under contract for another 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'm gonna slide him in. But if he gets too good, then I got him. So I got options. And then of course at every draft, there's always a wide receiver that's fast. Miles Raji. He used to be a wide receiver. He's just a big wide receiver, and he is as well. Miles Raji, like, he's just a matchup nightmare. And the thing I have with my tight ends, I make sure that short route running, as long as he has at least 88 speed, 6'5" and above, and short route running higher than the 85, he will be my tight end. And as you can see, look at all this consistency. This year, the other two, Cooper and Ross, been taking attention away from him. So he was not getting the ball as much. There was a time 2 games ago he's at 30 catches. So the last 2 games I've been really force feeding him the ball. I really want to get him to 1,000 yards. So I've been force feeding him to make sure he gets to 1,000 yards. He needs about 247 yards in 3 games, which is very doable because the last 2 games he's had almost 300 yards and 30 catches. So I want to get him over 1,000 yards. He's definitely going to the Pro Bowl again. He's like a 7-time Pro Bowler. Yep, 7-time Pro Bowler. So, and my offensive line is just a mess. We had just lost Quentin Nelson. I had to let him go. He is actually my best run blockers, and so he's going to leave. He's going to leave. Hold on. But yeah, as I was saying, Austin Hancock is our best run blocker, and he wants an arm and a leg for his contract, which is cool with me. But he wants a 4-year contract, and he's 29. And usually after the age of 30, they go into regression. He's not an elite run blocker to begin with. So if he goes in regression, he's not going to be that good anymore. Then I just put in Chase Lucier. So I offered him a 2-year contract that was way above what he was asking for, and he was like, "I'm going to test free agency." But it took like 4 negotiations, and I kept upping it all the way up. So yeah, my running backs are fast enough to where if my lineman just touches the defender for like half a second, that allows my running back to get through. That's all they need to do, man. So if your run blocking is right around 80, I'll take you. Orlando Brown now becomes my best lineman. Look at this. I got so many linemen, like just waiting. You know what I'm saying? And look, all of them in the 80s. All these ratings are in the 80s. So I have lots of options that I can go with in the off season. Like I said, my defensive ends. I mean, these are guys that are just real good at what they do, man. Good against the run. I guess I really should say that because they don't pass rush well for shit, which is fine with me because a lot of the freaking sacks come from my linebackers, not from him. But he used to be a safety, and yeah, don't look at his rating. I got him for his speed because the plays that I run is, look at that, consistent. 13 and a half, 13, 10, 15, 11. That's when I had somebody else playing him. I think it was Steeples, 24, 13. That was his only Pro Bowl season. It should have been here too, but Madden has this thing to where if you don't have enough tackles, you do not qualify to be the sack leader, which means you do not get recognized as a Pro Bowl because they usually go off of the leaderboard, which is like crazy. And so Narrath, I think he's like in my doghouse because I haven't been really playing him. He's really kind of slow. Like I had traded him from the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, and he was doing pretty good work, but you know, I just didn't like it, and so this is my new rookie right here. I like him. Malik Jefferson is pretty good too, though, but I want to give a lot of snaps to this guy right here, Tariq Schulters. Doing real good work for me so far, man. Only 11 sacks, but if you look at the stats, man, it's really spread out. The star of my defense is this guy, Maurice Crabble. Morris Crabble. Crable, however you want to pronounce it. Like this is my star. This is my star right here. Look at this. 9 interceptions. Now, I keep records for all of my Maddens. And this right here is the record. He holds the record. The old record was actually 7 because I get so many sacks to where the quarterback doesn't even throw the ball. Like the most sacks in a season for any player that I ever had was 30. So that just gives you a perspective of like how many times the quarterback even throws the ball. So the fact that he has 6 is a crazy number for me. The fact that he got 8 and now 9, it's just crazy. And this is a year after I ended up trading away like our staples of defense in the safety position. Like I had 99s at both safety. I had Deshaun Elliott, who is on the Baltimore Ravens. Like this franchise was based off the Baltimore Ravens, and then we had moved to San Antonio because I'm in San Antonio. So I had Deshaun Elliott, got him all the way up to a 99. I had LaBreece Reeves, which is a guy I drafted like 2 years after I started this. He ended up being a 99. I had Marlon Humphrey and I had Carlton Davis as my cornerbacks. And I had to trade them away because they were number one, they were getting up there in age. Then I had to bring him up, and I ended up drafting him. Best thing I ever done. There go Burley Brooks. He's been doing pretty good work, and we got Curtis Howard, who I acquired through a trade. They both have 3 interceptions. Like I just thought that I just get like tall cornerbacks that can jump and also can run. They just see their speeds. Ferguson, I don't know where he came from. He was just a guy that I just needed a 4th cornerback, so I just kind of got him. All right, so here go my new safeties. Tiny Woods or Ta'ani Woods. I traded for him this year. I actually traded LaBreece Reeves for him. They got LaMarcus Hasty. He was actually a safety. He was actually a cornerback. And safety, these are both safeties because they're big as shit. Steeples. I use all my safeties in blitzes. All of them. He's a safety, and look at these sacks. 19, 15, 20, 11. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on, let me go to my draft pick. Y'all ain't know. I don't know my draft picks. I got two first round draft picks. Okay. Alright. I'm probably not gonna use all of them, but alright. So let's go to my statistics right quick, and then we're gonna start the game. Like I said, there goes Julius Boone. There go my rushing. You'll see how these guys got these amount of yards. Hopefully this is not a game where they're stopping us, because that would be very embarrassing. I only throw the ball to 4 people, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and Bennett Todd. Defense. The sacks is just so spread out. Look at this. 4 guys with over 10 sacks. We got Copels just getting there. Hasty's going to get there. Jameson probably not, because he doesn't get that many chances. And of course, defense. These guys, for the most part, it's just going to be these 3. Well, really 4. Like Steeples, I'm just very shocked that he got interceptions to begin with, because he's always blitzing. But kick return, really don't get that many kick returns because they don't really score that much. and punt returns. I sometimes just let the ball fall so I can get the most yards on the drive. So my offense philosophy is very simple. I rotate the same 3 plays. Defense, I rotate the same 3 plays. Really on offense is really 2. The third play is actually to get the ball to Miles Raji, my tight end, to get him over 1,000 yards, pretty much. Defense is the same 3 plays, and I do formation subs for different positions to allow everybody to play that I would like for them to play. So it's got 4 positions for like 6 guys. So I rotate those 6 guys within those 4 positions. So let's get to it. This is a division game. It should be very simple.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati.
And I'm gonna half kick it. I'm gonna
hold on.
Hold the fuck on. This nigga talking too fucking loud. I'm gonna half kick it just so my guys can get like cut you down to like 40. Yeah, I'm gonna half kick it just to give my guys some extra tackles and shit. Because like I said, Madden got this thing to where you gotta have a certain amount of tackles to qualify to be sack leader. So hold the fuck on. Let me cut the crowd noise down now. Right. Get you down to 20. Oh. All right. Let's get it.
And the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in week 15. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the
all right. All right, these are the same plays. That first one, that third one, and this one right here, double A gap. These are only three plays I'm a pick. There goes Copels. There goes Schulters.
Come on, let's go! 190!
Look at them get to the ball. This shit sounds so fucking funny with the commentary all the way down. Ooh. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. Now, the reason why I don't blitz like just back straight back, because like the computer AI, it will identify me as a blitzer, so it'll find me. That's why I come from the side, because then number 70 will kind of identify me, and it'll kind of confuse them. And that right there is how I begin all these sacks right there. Even though he was in zone coverage, I have enough confidence in my cornerbacks that they'll get the job done. Or I just feel like the pass rush is going to get there before he's able to let this bounce. The only time I get a punt return if it's like in the end zone. Alright, so these are the 3 plays. This first play at the bottom, the third one, that's to get it to my tight end. And it's always slant plays. Try to get him 100 yards. Probably more than that though. Get the running back to the right to move the linebacker to the right, which will probably open up. It looks like man, so that guy, the Mike, he's probably going to slide with my running back. And he didn't. That'll work. That a spy. See, check that out. 13 for 147. All right, so this is a play with Bennett tied. And this is going to be a touchdown because they're playing man defense. This is going to be a touchdown to John Ross. That linebacker all the way on the right, he is going to go with Miles Raji. Ross is going to be wide open. Oh, they're going to catch me. Oh, nope, this is a touchdown. Spin. Oh, guess not. All right, and this running play is for Perry Rhodes. So I got running plays for both of my running backs. Every play on that play that I just ran, it's always a threat to go the distance. When that left tackle bowls out and I gotta run through him, that's always gonna be a big play. And you see how that linebacker moved to the right? That's what I thought he was gonna do before. And as you can see, like with my pass plays, I never put my quarterback in a position where this is gonna be a running play. Look at my left guard. That center 51 is gonna take the defensive tackle. If 70 moves up, my left guard moves up to the linebacker level, and my wide receiver moves up to the safety, this should be a big play. And they don't. I mean, as long as my wide receiver accounts for you, the linebacker, the safety, it's gonna be a good play. All right, my left tackle should bolt out. Just like that. You see how I went through that hole? That's usually when I break it big. This is pretty much my offense right here. Now, if I'm playing against somebody, if anybody trying to scout me or whatever, I will run these same plays against you. But I always audible off what you're doing. I got something for man and I got something for zone. I got something for everything. All right, so this particular play, this is for my tight end. This should be easy money right here. Touchdown tight end. Easy money. Easy money. And that's when that medium route running, that short route running, it comes in handy. They ain't gonna be able to cover you. I always like it when my defensive players get tackles on here because usually the offensive players getting tackles. Yeah, just swarm around the ball. That's all I want. Also, well, while I'm here, I might as well. There go Schulters, Apke, Woods, and I think Steeples is on this. There goes Steeples. And on here, we got Woods, Apke, Hasty. You know, so I like to switch it up. Oh, good plays. Good plays. I just get yards. Yep, and I just got a copyright email, copyright strike on my email. So that's why you gotta cut down that menu music.
It's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question is,
All right, this should be a big play. Get him, get him, get him, get him. There you go. All right. Once I get him over 1,000 yards, I probably won't run this play ever again. All right, so now my left guard is covered, so I'm going to run this play, and this is why Ben Todd has the amount of receptions he has. This play is always open. Always. Always. That's how Ben Todd gets his receptions. And like I said, I never put my quarterback in a tough position. All right, so that's a linebacker. That looks like a zone look, so I'm gonna run it. Usually I pass it in that position, but it looks like a zone look, so it wouldn't even. And it was. Well, no shit. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Oh, I wasn't patient. That's actually a good play by LaFeja, though. Hold on, let me. Is this high speed or speed? The reason why I also stretch the defensive line, it also stretches the offensive line to you know, open up the holes.
Come on, let's go! Ryan 38!
Oh, good blocking. Good blocking. Look at that. Run it. And that's my defensive lineman, Akeem Hinton. Run support. 10 tackles for a loss. He don't even have 5 sacks. Oh, I'm gonna let this bounce too. Oh, good bounce. Good bounce. Oh, good bounce. Good bounce. 96 yards of offense coming up. You know what? I'm gonna flip this since they wanna play like that. I'm gonna do my little throwing play to Ben and Todd. A little bit more room on that left side. I tried to do a quick spin, but I couldn't do it. All right, this is zone look. Oh, they swarming. God damn. Oh, they swarming. I might just get 2 yards on purpose so I can show y'all this little glitch. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 yards on purpose. All right, so on 4th and 3 and below, the quarterback, the computer usually go in the goal line defense. And so if you select a running play, they're in goal line defense, and that linebacker always blitzes, and they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. But they always run like a goal line defense. I'm gonna get this regardless, though. Oh, that was a horrible throw. You make that play in your sleep. Man, he makes that play in his sleep. That was a horrible throw. Good catch. Well, I get another shot, and then I get the ball back in the second half. I'm gonna fair catch this. Oh, let's hope I get out of the. Let's hope they give me a chance. Oh, they won't give me a chance. Oh, shit. Oh, they showing out today. Look at that. He couldn't make that play. Well, I didn't allow him to cut last time. Let's go. All right, I'm going to run this, even though my left guard is like covered. Let's go. Easy pitch and catch, man. Almost lost track of time, boy.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Able to get 7 on that first down pass.
Oh, this looks like, but I'm not gonna. Bruh, who the fuck is that right end? Justin Willis? Damn. Oh, good. Let's go, John Ross. Come on, John Ross. We gotta score this. Oh, they's not letting me get this spin move for shit. They's not letting me get that. Who the fuck is that safety? John Ross supposed to have 2 touchdowns already. They got 20 yards of offense, man. And we only got 7 points. They almost at 100 yards. All right, so we haven't been able to throw it to Cooper, man, because for some reason they are. Oh, let me flip this. Who's that right hand? Well, left hand. Well, he got it. I'll be down. Justin Willis, you are that much of a fucking impact on that side. Or my bad, not Justin Willis, Jordan Willis. Jordan Willis out of Kansas State. All right, man. Hopefully that starts a little run on points. That's a hell of a win. Look at my fullback. My fullback was actually Langford. He was actually a left tackle. He just happened to run a 78 speed. Well, hold on. Cause that stadium music is pretty loud.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, come on, let's go!
I'm gonna show you a good example is why I stretch my defensive line. Cause you play this game enough. Hold on, you play this game enough to where you figure out some shit. I'm not the best player in the world. My online record is like 5-5. I'm gonna show you why I stretch the line. I want you to look at number 62, and he is accounted for my left defensive tackle, which is actually. All right, you're gonna take a look at him, and he is accounting for this guy. Watch 62. The gap between 62 and 51 is going to increase. Now, this is just to allow number 22, my number 22, to get through. He is going to be blitzing. So I want you to look at the gap between 62 and 51. Boom. Look at that. Never mind the running back. The running back is running a route. Look at that. Look at that big ass gap. That is why I stretch my defensive line, because like I figured out that the computer is programmed to be responsible for a certain person. And as you can see, I get through. Look at that big ass gap. And that's why I keep Troy Apke, whatever the hell he pronounce his name. He has 94 speed. Look at that. He gets there quickly. He doesn't get the sack, but he gets to throw the ball out of his hands quicker than what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why I stretch the line, and I'm going to show you another example when I don't stretch the line. But like, look at that big ass gap. Never mind the running back, because he's not equipped to block me properly, because I could just shed that block even if he were to get me. So that's why I stretch my line. Ah, I did that wrong. I did that so wrong. Ah, they try to fuck me on that one. I did possession catch. Raji with another 10 catch game. Might get a hunter. Oh, hold on. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Ah, he was smart. He was smart. All right, so he's over 100 yards, so I usually don't run with him anymore. I'm going to now use that particular play. Oh, we're going to John Ross. This is a John Ross play right here. Because of that guy that's sitting on that 50-yard line, that's a safety who's coming down, who's really accounted for either Raji or Todd. He's accounting for Raji, throw it to Ross, and we're running. For some reason, they could run him down. Nobody could run down John Ross, man. Nobody could not. I mean, I'm not mad because that means more catches for Raji, but damn, that's 3 touchdowns. Damn, LaFedget is on his game today, boy. Alright, so instead of running it, I am going to clear out for Raji on this slant. Alright, regardless, I'm going to run this play. Good, because they're in a good, favorable spot. Get in there. That's only his 2nd rushing touchdown this whole season. Man. I got to get him to the Pro Bowl. Alright, Tiny Woods. Now, I collapse this just so the middle can be open. Alright, so I'm going to show you the difference between what I just did and hopefully it's the same thing. I don't want to be tripping. Alright, so now it's a little bit closer together. Look. I mean, this is a running play. I don't know if I should have even showed this. This is a running play. Never mind.
Opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Come on, let's go! Ride 38! Ride 38!
Ah, they try to fuck me. They have my guy slide to the right. I'm leaving closed. Alright, so now with that particular play right there, I left them closed. I left them right where they were. Now, hold on. This is for him to get in. Let me hide that. 63 and 51. Last time was 62 and 51. Now I'm coming from that left side if you're looking at it. Now 63 is accounting for number 90. And look at the space between 63 and 51 now. Not as big now. Now 51 has dropped. Now we're going to focus on 63 and 62. Look at that. Look at that. I can barely get through. I can barely get through. Look at that. Look how tight that is. Look how tight. I still get through, but I mean, it's not as smooth you know, roll through this time. You feel me? So this is why on my defensive line I spread them out. And if you're looking for the other side, it's still a tight squeeze. You feel me? That's why I always spread my line. And for the person that's joined me, if you do feel like going up against me, man, don't try it. I'm gonna let this drop. This video is really mainly a tutorial against the computer. Not really much about my skills or anything like that. But if you want to go against me, feel free. My online record is like 5-5, so I had my fair share of losses. You gotta know what the computer, you gotta know the computer tendencies and all that kind of stuff, man. You would never lose against the computer ever again fucking with me, man. But my guy Raji over there on the X, I'm trying to get him 1,000 yards, so these little catches here and there, man, they add up. And if you want to learn a lot of stuff about how to beat the computer, just when this shit ends, just go back to the beginning. Alright, so this particular play, they're gonna run man. John Ross is gonna be wide open. Hold on. Yeah, John Ross is gonna be wide open for this touchdown. They've been catching him all day. Finally! They finally gave me the spin move, but he didn't score. Alright, this play is probably going to put me at the 1 yard line. Because that linebacker is probably going to play zone. Oh, no, he didn't. Alright, I'll take it. He might have was going with my running back. Holy crap, my tight end just broke the all-time record for touchdowns in a career. By the way, this is year number 7 on my franchise, so I've had a lot of stats to accumulate. I rotate the same defensive plays every single time. Thank you. All right, so that last I showed why I like to stretch my defensive line. I'm gonna show you in that 5-2 in a minute of me stretching it. I did it before, this early in this video, but just so you won't have to find it. Oh, the animation probably got me. Okay, cool. Okay, I think this really just had to do with skill as far as whoever the linebacker is, because I want to allow him to get through. and 63 is accounting for number 90. So the reason why I stretch my defensive line is so that 63 will have to slide to the left to account for number 90, who's pretty much on a blitz play to go straight forward to number 70. So as we snap the ball, you see how he snaps to the left, but then you see how the center slides to the left too. So if you look on the right side, look at that big ass gap over there. That's why I stretch my defense. So this is basically just me. I'm on the wrong side. So I should have been flipped this whole defensive play to where that guy over here, him right here, he should have went through that big ass gap right there. I should just press R3, have him come in and be like, fuck it, because he got to guard Joe Mixon, number 28, right here to the left. So this is why I stretched my defensive line. You see all those gaps right there? He would have came straight through right there, would have got his ass. And the reason why I collapsed this one, because the middle's wide open. Middle's wide open. We got two people shooting the gap from the middle. So I collapsed the outside. So the offensive line be kind of confused at who the, you know what I'm saying? You got two people coming. One of those guys on the ends are going to come free, because you're going to have one guard trying to see who's going to come through. See, now we're just accumulating tackles now, man. Watch that gap. Oh, they run a screen. Yeah, good read.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down. Here we go! What?
Oh, following the ball. Well, it don't matter. They're going to punt it to me anyway. Well, they ain't going to punt it. Are they going to punt it?
They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
All right.
Let's go! Run 38! Run 38!
There you go. I need to give one to Cooper right quick. Oh, they won't. Yep, X is my tight end. You're right.
the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15,
Come on, let's go!
left to go.
What? None!
Number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of 28 Super Bowl, the teams really sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants.
Come on, let's go! Ryan
38! And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a second.
Come on, let's go! What? None! What? None! Come on, let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38!
Confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Wallace, he's got it in the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down. Pick up there at 20 yards. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Second and 12 after the first down pass play.
Let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38!
From the gun, Wallace. They shoots him off. Fighting through pressure. His throw caught at about the 5. That's it, baby. Brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively,
All right.
so their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out.
Pretty efficient day.
Everyone knows where to go.
400 yards, right around his average. I think his average is 360 or something like that. Perry Rose, good game. Bennett Todd, he's not making a good case for his Pro Bowl bid. Still got 2 games to go. Still got to add a few catches to it. They did not give it to Cooper. They didn't give Cooper that look I was looking for, but I didn't force it though. So I still got 2 of my receivers over 150 yards. So Miles Raji, he is now he was at 850. Now he's at 910-ish, 919 I think. So 2 games needing 80 yards. I mean that's good for me. Look at these tackles, they're like spread all over the place, man. Oh, they got 3 sacks. Oh wow. So yeah, I don't. This is pretty much a typical game for me. Other than Cooper probably get 3 or 4 catches though. But this wasn't a game where they gave him a lot of looks. So this is pretty much how the game goes, man. Usually Bennett Todd would probably get he'll have 60, 70 yards, then he'll break out with 125 here and there. But it's a hit and miss with a lot of these plays that I run. But I always have a second option to every play that I have. I mean, Perry Rose already has a crazy spin move. So. Connor Vu is at that left tackle that I have. And so he has an 87 run block, which is good. I want that impact blocking to get up a little bit more. I would like that strength to be up right around 90. That is like my ideal for my offensive lineman. I want their strength at least 87. I want their impact blocking at least at 85. So this just goes to show you what kind of stuff I have to work with. That speed, I like it. I like my lineman right around 70 speed. If I can get it more than that, that's great. But once Orlando Brown leaves, Hancock is going to leave. You're going to have guys like Connor Vu have to step in and pick up the slack, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably have to move him down to guard because he's now my best run blocker with those two guys, Brown and Hancock leave. So I might move him to guard. But as I advance and then save, because like I got this mindset, like my PlayStation is like a Sega, like that motherfucker's gonna go out at any time. But if you look at the bottom right, you don't have to worry about that. You know, you can just freaking just cut the game off, and once that bottom right done saving, you good. Just go back to auto save. And as we look at the stats updated, this is mainly about Miles Raji. Oh, now he's over 5,000 yards passing. That's good. That's good. And he also has officially passed for the most pass touchdowns I ever had. The previous record was 65, set by him. Well, 66, set by him. I think he now has the most. I think the most I had 5,600 yards. So still got ways to go with that. They won't break any rushing records. Receiving, he has. I think the most is John Ross. I think he had 1,800 yards, so he's past that. There you go, 919 yards. So get him over 1,000 and 90 catches, man. He should be right up there with the league leaders. Let's see. Should be like second, third. Okay, third. Because Michael Gallup had 89 coming into last game. So yeah, third. Probably gonna hopscotch him one more time, and then after that we'll see. But as you can see, I'm next. Tight end has 77 catches, and then the next tight end has 833 yards. So let's see. I wish you could break it down to positions, but you know, there goes Miles Raji. Yeah. Oh, ASIP, well, he's in the NFC, so he's a second place, 833. And then let's see who third place is. Okay, 754. And of course, the touchdowns is nowhere close. Yeah, top three. So, and these are guys that accounted for, let's see, 44, 61 of the touchdowns. So, and this is what I was talking about as far as the sacks. You see Tiny Woods, you see Steeples, but you don't see Troy Apke anywhere. Troy Apke has 13 sacks. Nowhere on this list. That's fine though. But yeah, hopefully, you know, the little tidbits that I kind of gave, they're pretty subtle. But you can just go back and just see the things that I did. Hold on, let me save right quick. The little tidbits I gave as far as exploring the computer. I might give a whole full video on some shit like this in Madden 20, and also Madden 20 that'll be the return of my rebuild franchise. I had did the Chicago Bears, and I didn't finish it, but I'm going to definitely finish the franchise this year. And I'm also going to be in a little Madden league with a few of my partners, so I might stream that every now and then, but you know, I'm definitely going to stream a rebuild. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching, you feel me? 1, 2, 3.